Alright guys, welcome back, and today we have the first teaser for Daredevil Born Again Season 2. Let's do this. Oh boy. Great song. Yes. Gives a fuck. Whoa. Oh yes. Over medicated.
I hope he can walk.
Yeah.
Saw or shovel?
Oh yeah. Foggy. Oh man. Oh yeah, that's cool. March 24th. Woo, boy. Oh, I gotta watch that again. That was great. For a minute and 19 seconds, there was a lot in there. So, like, Matt and Karen are a thing again. Love it. Poindexter. I'm excited to see what they do with him. Oh, man. It's interesting that, like, the task force is just kind of, like, almost looks like integrated into society. That's interesting. Yeah, there's a very different vibe to like New York in this trailer. Like it's a lot more like, it seems a lot more pleasant than where we ended on, which is interesting. That's reminded me of like season 2 when his like powers were overwhelming. that cut in of Mayor Kingpin. That's a weird shot. What is that? Oh, I love that laugh. Matthew Lillard, let's go.
I hope he can walk because I'm not carrying you.
Yes! Look on your face. Boxing, love that. Man, Red Hook is getting packed. I'm so interested to see how Foggy's coming back. Oh, this just looks so good. I am so much more excited for this season than I was for season 1. And I mean, I was really excited for season 1. But season 2 just has so much more going for it, you know? Like, season 1 went through a really rough production where, like, there was, like, originally it was, like, a completely different show and not going to be connected to the Netflix show at all, which I don't know why that was ever even in the cards. Like, why would you do that? Like, why would you bring back Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio but not have it connect to Netflix? Like, that's just stupid. So then eventually Kevin Feige was like, yeah, this sucks, and did a complete overhaul and reworked it to where, like, episode 1 with Foggy's death and all that was completely reshot. That was a new episode entirely. And I think same thing with episode 8. The episode's directed by Justin and Aaron. The episode 1, 8, and 9, those episodes were fire. And just the reason, like, season 1, like, definitely felt like season 1 had a lot of great moments. Like, the highs of season 1 were really high, but there was that middle part of the season where it was just very clunky, and because like they were stitching together 2 different shows and it didn't always work that great. But now with season 2, they have a complete vision and arc for this season from the start. Like, it's a complete clear vision that, like, which makes me so much more excited. They don't have to stitch 2 shows together. They just have one full story from beginning to end, which is I have a feeling gonna be so much better. Love the black suit like we saw in the behind the scenes photos taken. Looks awesome. The double D's, we're finally getting the double D's. We also saw Bullseye in those behind the scenes images, and it could very well just be because it's a behind the scenes photo, but it looks like there could possibly be a team up between Daredevil and Bullseye, which would be interesting if they did that. And the Bullseye stuff in season 1, even though there wasn't a lot of it, was really great. So I really hope he has a bigger role in this season. Kingpin looking absolutely great as always. I love the boxing in there. That was so cool. And just that laugh that Vincent D'Onofrio did was so great. And also bringing Karen back and having her be like a series regular in this season will be very beneficial, because the season 1 finale, when they brought Karen back and like Karen and Matt had scenes together, it was just like, it was so good, because these relationships are what made the Netflix show so good, and that was just severely lacking in season 1. Which brings me to Foggy, which I have my doubts that they're gonna bring him back to life. And the little shot of him we did get, because we knew Eldon Henson was gonna come back, and the shot of him we did get, it did look like a flashback where he had like the longer hair, no beard, like from the Netflix era. I'm not saying he can't come back, but I have my doubts that he will be like purely flashback based. Speaking of returning characters, Jessica Jones is back. Kristen Ritter, let's go. Because we had that tease at the end of season 1 where Matt needs to build an army, and like Kristen Ritter was confirmed a long time ago to be returning, which love that. Now can we please get Mike Coulter Luke Cage in here, please? You can bring Finn Jones in if you want, but like, you gotta have Mike Coulter. Like, he's perfect as Luke Cage. And I've talked about this before, where there's precedent for Luke Cage to become mayor of New York after Wilson Fisk. I wouldn't want them to do that in this season, because obviously we know season 3 is already confirmed, and I don't want Wilson Fisk to be like taken out of office after only 2 seasons. Like, I think that should last a lot longer. That way it could possibly play into Spider-Man 4, hopefully. I know there's a whole rights thing where Kingpin can't appear in movies or something, I don't know, but come on Sony, please just do it. We also have some new cast members like Matthew Lillard joining the cast. I absolutely love Matthew Lillard, so whatever role he's gonna play, I'm sure it'll be great. I also love that it looks like they're bringing back like the Catholic elements of this. Like, we see Matt in a church where we didn't see that at all in season 1, so I'm excited that they're bringing those elements back, because that is such an integral part of Matt's character. And that might even be a way of how you bring Foggy back, as Matt is sort of like grieving and upset and like coming to terms with his loss. And Daredevil just continues to kill it in the poster department, because this is the teaser poster. Aura once again with like the blood rain, like perfect. I'm pretty sure it's also confirmed that John Bernthal is not returning for this season, which, yeah, it's a little disappointing, but also at the same time, we're gonna get a lot of Punisher this year. He has his own special, and he's gonna be in Brand New Day, so I don't mind it that much. So yeah, this was a great trailer, and I am so hyped for this season. I mean, this is like the first major thing of 2026, where it's like 2026 is going to be a wild year for Marvel especially. Actually, tonight is when it really kicks off, because we have the Wonder Man series coming out, which I was not really excited for at all, but it's got great reviews, so I mean, I'll be checking that out at some point. And then in March we get Daredevil season 2, and then after that I believe is the Punisher special, and then we get Spider-Man Brand New Day, then we get Vision Quest, and then we get Doomsday. So it's gonna be a wild year. I think we also have X-Men 97 season 2 and Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man season 2 coming out, so there is just a shit ton of Marvel to get excited about. Not to mention all the other huge things that are coming out this year. I mean, 2026 is going to be a wild year for movies and TV. So that's gonna do it for my reaction to the teaser for Daredevil Born Again Season 2. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.